do you think, like, I've heard a lot of people say lean is killing the new wave and killing the new culture, and it's just gotten too much, and that the activists got discontinued and all that. R.I.P.
Well,
to
like
activists. R.I.P. to activists.
Like anything else, once people find out and it becomes outside of the culture, people just they just abuse it to a point where something has to happen.
Yeah, and then the Xanax and all that.
I'm not saying drugs have ever helped me make a hit record. I'm not saying that. Yeah. But there are times where you feel euphoric and you feel like you can make a record. But then there's some artists that feel like their dependency depends on if they can make a hit or not. Where like, I need to have a blunt and a cup of drink and I can make a hit. Yeah. Which is the total opposite for me. Those things only slow me down from making great music because my mind is not focused. When I'm on drink and I'm on pills and I'm smoking weed, my mind is not focused on what is at hand. I'm in la la land. Now, after I make the hit song, I'll go get some of that stuff and I'll be all hunky-dory. But those things actually slow me down as an artist. Okay. If I want to make the best music possible, I have to be clean and sober. Okay. All right. Which brings me to the most happiest point in my life, which I think is, currently right now. I was just telling, people over there on the set that, if you'd have told me 8 months being home from prison that I'd have a couple record deals on the table without selling one record, I'd be like, what are you smoking and can I get some of it? But Mr. Country Rap Tunes is probably the best project I put together, working with J Starz and working.
Shout out to J Starz, man, for hooking this interview up too. Gotta say that. Thank you so much for hooking this interview up.
And working with him as being one of the most talented producers I know in the game. Everybody asks me about the music, and 50% of this album is actually done by J Starz. So shout out to him.
He does our intro for our channel too, for our beat. So he's the beat on the channel.
And again, he's another guy you would not expect to make dope hits. You see this guy and you're like, wait a minute, this guy makes rap music?
He made it like 15 minutes. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, so it's super crazy. Yeah. But like I said, it's probably the highest point in my life. I'm free. I'm financially stable. I'm not hurt. I don't have to go get a job at Chuck E. Cheese yet.
That's good.
Or
it's always
Kroger.
Good. No, Chuck E. Cheese. That's good.
Exactly.
That's
good. I'm at a point in my career now where I get the recognition from the Screwed Up Clique, and I'm out and about. And what still hasn't always clicked yet is they'll be like, hey, what's up, OG? I'm like, oh, gee, man, so you think for a minute like you're happy to be recognized with such reverence and respect, but at the same time, you just use the word old, or original, it's like you just use that, like, am I really an OG? So it's kind of one of those things that it's awesome, for me right now in my career to be recognized like that, and I gotta say this is probably the best part of my entire career right now.
So. I quickly want to go over health, because that's something that has affected me in my life with my kidney disease and being in the wheelchair because of a drug that was given to me that was not supposed to be given to me, and now I'm sitting in this wheelchair for life. But that's life, I guess I say. But how is your health, and like, have you ever had any health problems? Are you good on that end? Are we all good on that?
I go through health problems all the time. I mean, I've got like 50 STDs right now from fucking all these hoes. No, I'm just kidding. I only got 2 STDs. No, I'm kidding. I ain't got no STDs. No, but the truth of the matter is, when you live a lifestyle like this of constant partying and, as my mom says, whoring around, mentally, it can be taxing at some time, because in the back of your mind, you never think you're going to be in a relationship with anybody. Because how can I meet somebody that is A, on my level, and B, how do I know that they're just not out to get whatever, So that mentally can be taxing. And at the same time, don't get it confused. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm a stone junkie when it comes to it. When I go in on something, I go in. When I go in on drinking, I drink. When I go in on eating pills, I eat pills. When I go in on smoking weed, I smoke weed. This is not something that, is easy for me to say, but at the end of the day, I think it's important for people to know that you have to recognize when enough is enough. Okay. Bertha said everything in moderation is okay. Definitely. So you have to figure out what your moderation is. Yeah. Is, having 2 drinks at a club? Yeah. Is that moderation? Having 2 bottles at a club? Is that having 6 naked women in your bed? Is that moderation? Yeah. So those things are constantly,
affecting your health and
all the time. Like, I came home from prison, and I'll tell you this right now. I gained 50 pounds off the rip. Like, free roll steak and shrimp every motherfucking day. Like, that's how it's been. Like, straight the fuck up. Like, I'm not even gonna lie about it.
Man, that's how I am. I get at the hospital for a month. I'm like, man, I gotta get some
I'm
good
grubbing.
food, man.
Like, food is, because when you eat ramen noodles every day because you don't want to go eat that trash from the damn,
yeah,
you know, you just want to eat anything. And I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about ramen noodles, but people are mixing mayonnaise and ramen noodles to make it taste good in prison. That's what you do, you know. It is what. So when you get home and you can have some gumbo or a filet mignon or some fried chicken, you know,
you're gonna have that over anything.
You're gonna have that.
You're gonna have it over
like,
anything.
And then like everything else,
sure.
it becomes one of those things.
Sure.
So, you know, health wise, I've always tried to think about where I'm at as far as my drug abuse, you know, because that's basically what it is. I know how to take things to that next level, whether it be growing weed, making music, doing drugs. That's what I do. I take it to that next level. So, you know, mentally, there's always those, you know, things in my mind that, hey, am I going to be able to meet this person, or am I going to, you know, be able to do this? But other than that, you know, life overall in general is great right now. I can't complain.
Great.
If you ain't talking money, quiet down. I can get on it right now. I can get you here right now. I can take your bitch right now. Bitch, I'm with the shits right now. Woo. I can get a brick right now, yeah. I can get them sticks right now. Bitch, we getting rich right now. Designer on my feet right now. Yeah, bitch, I'm on my shit right now. Woo. I can get a brick right now, yeah. I can call Diego right now. We can send the peso right out, yeah.